Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we are resuming our playthrough through Megaquarium. We just finished Napolis, where we converted a theater to an aquarium. Today we are moving on to the Hartcliff Research Facility. We're taking over a research facility and opening it to the public. Welcome to Hartcliff. Hartcliff Research Facility presents the biggest challenge you've met so far, but it's also a golden opportunity to create a really special aquarium. To access livestock, your access to livestock is severely reduced here at Hartcliff. You'll have to obtain most of your stock from merchants via the message log. Merchants offer a set of animals for a fixed price. It's a one-time thing, so animals from merchants are difficult to replace. Be careful not to let any die. The good news is you have inherited a significant amount of equipment with the facility. This is a well-designed maintenance room that supplies all the tanks via pumps. You'll need to redesign the aquarium layout to help guests find all the tanks, but if you can continue to house all your equipment in the central maintenance room, you could significantly reduce your staff requirements. You have your objectives. Good luck. Ledger. Have you tried the ledger yet? It allows you to keep track of all of your tanks and animals in one handy place. You can find it by clicking the following icon in the bottom right. You can view your animals either grouped by tank or individually. You can also use the ledger to quickly identify animals whose care requirements are not being met by selecting the problems filter. Why not give it a try? So that is down here, the ledger. So we can see that we've got some fish that are having some issues. What is your issue? Maybe you're not getting fed. You don't have enough plants or rocks, and you are barely at the right amount for that. Okay, so we're going to close all the tabs. All right. Well, it looks like we have some starfish over here. So this one we would need to be very careful on with what we have. I don't really like the layout of this, but we're going to hold on. Really quickly, we're going to redesign this because we're going to put everything over here. We're going to have the food back here so that the guests don't have to see it. I have 9,000 gold. Let's see what we've got. Blue. Sorry, yeah, it's a deal. So we can do that. Okay, so it'll automatically take up my space in there. So we're going to hold off on buying any of these, but yes, I absolutely am going to buy these. Blue and yellow grouper for sale. Looks like I might only be able to get one of those. Okay, so before we actually go this, because I'm not going to sell any of my fish because I do have such limited access. So one of the things I think I want to do is we're going to move some of this around a bit. At first, we're going to actually open this up a little bit. I am fine with having this be a little bit more like this. So you come in, and I think actually we're going to open it up to there, and we will have a space like that. So over here, I will probably have like restrooms or something. Okay. So even though I want that, we're going to rotate that over here, and we're just gonna dump it over here. This, since we're paused, it doesn't really matter. The fish should be fine in there. Oh, I've got fish in both of them. But one of the things that I really love is when you enter a tank for the first time, or a room for the first time, and you just see this giant tank. Can't center it perfectly because they did not make it align to that. That's okay. That's okay. We can just put that there. We're going to open this up to there, and then we're gonna actually open this to there. So we've got a little bit of open room going. We're gonna switch these out. So here we're going to put this here, and I personally, I might do something more like this. And then we're gonna have a little bit of a wall behind to encase a little bit of a fish room behind. So we're going to first, we'll put that there, and we'll move this. So this is not kept in cold water. Okay, so that is a cold water tank. That is something to keep in mind. These are hot water, hot water. This is cold water. Awesome. Okay. So I've already got a great setup here with my heaters and tanks, but I need some space to move this around. So we're going to move the pump, and we're going to put it right here and run it to that. So there it is. I also, because I want to maximize the amount of space I have, I'm actually going to leave that open there. So we're going to have one space there, and that gives me an extra wall that, as far as the guests are concerned, they're not going to see any difference, but I definitely will. And I might actually consider opening this up and having some walls over here. For right now, let's put, we're gonna put some different seating around the area. I will eventually, I'll eventually move these back into the wall. We're going to open this up for the same reason, but we're going to move it like there. So they've actually got, so we're going to have that's open. So this gives just minimal amount of work, and we get as far as the guests are concerned, they get the same viewpoint, and we get to have the same, we get to have more space, and they have the same perspective. So we are going to place these tanks, 1 and 2. And then we're going to move this actually right about here, although we're going to we are going to we're going to add, we're going to change up the little bit of the requirements on this, because we're going to actually, okay, so I need 106 heat. So we're gonna come over here. I can do 90, and then I do just need just a little bit more, but we're going to look at a power heater, and that provides plenty of heat. And then we're going to do a We're gonna go ahead and splurge, get the large protein skimmer. How is this one doing on cold? So this one needs 200 and we're getting 220 on this. So I would need like some kind of a combo on that. So that one I'm not gonna touch. That one's fine with the cold. And I could actually run this over and run the door over to here and open this up, which I might do for the time being. But I don't know. I only need... That's cockles, and this is also cockles. So I only need one of those, but we're going to... Really quickly, before we do anything, what do starfish eat? Starfish are scavengers. They do not contribute to the biological. They're starfish. So they need something else. Something cold water. So since I can't go here and purchase, although I might be able to purchase at least what I've got. Is anything from cold water? Okay, there are some cold water fish that I can get. I can get the common starfish and get the frilled anemone, but I'd have to do lights. So I might consider doing that, having a small little lit display over here. Let's see. Arthropods. You are not considered an arthropod. You also eat arthropods. So starfish is not considered an arthropod according to that. It's considered a starfish. So how big is this tank again? 200. So what I'm thinking is, let me see if there's any of these that's really interesting, if any of these are okay. So what I need to do is I'm going to come over here and I am going to get, oh, and these eat the same food. That's even better. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1, 2, and then I'm going to add 1, 2. Awesome. We're going to come over here and they want a rock. So what we're going to do is they want a cave. I'm sorry, they want a cave. We're going to satisfy everything, we're just going to put that in the center. Everyone's happy. I'll come back and I'll come back and decorate the tank just a little bit more in time, and we're going to put one of those there. Now this one we're going to put these guys over here for these tanks. All right, so those are moved. We have sufficient heat. This guy, he needs to have a high skill. So this test requires skill. The test is currently assigned to nobody. So I have 3 striped boxfish. All right, so we were gonna go do that. All right, so I need 9 plants and 3 rock. I think the velvet horn does everything. This is one reason why I love this plant so much, is just because that one's absolute favorite, because it just does everything. These guys don't really require anything, but we're gonna give them something all the same. Just to give them a little bit of little something, and we might add to that in a bit. And it looks like whoever is eating the sponge pellet. The Arabian butterfly fish also requires skill. Alright, I'm not sure how much skill, but we definitely want to make sure that we can get... Oh, this person is awesome. Xavier has written several books about aquarium keeping and marine conservation. Xavier's all around, probably the best. He is going to be expensive because we are going to pay for that experience. So I'm Xavier's probably my top pick already. Yvette, experience making her instantly valuable in established aquarium. So much cheaper, but she's got fixing and gift shop, so she would not be able to feed the level. Harry used to work in an aquarium. Harry keeps following us around. Romeo's bright, energetic. And some of these we've seen before. Okay, Lorenzo's a new one. He's 48. He's had every job under the sun. Now he wants to work for you. So he's got several different things going for him on here. And Kiki, then we have Flick. We've seen, I like how we seem to see several of these Aquarius over and over again. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I know Xavier is expensive, but at 3 feeding and knowing I have fish that need to have a special skill, we're going to hire Xavier. And we're just going to, you know, feeding is your top priority. With fixing second, and the rest of that is fine. Alright, I want one more person. Event experience makes her instantly valuable in an established aquarium. And Harry, you know, we've hired Harry like every place we've been, so let's go ahead and hire Harry, and he can be Mr. Fix-It. So Romeo will be probably my third choice, I think. Actually, no, Lorenzo. Lorenzo was my second. He's got better talking, and he's also got cleaning. So I'll probably work and get Lorenzo in a little bit, and I will one day remember that this is the manage tab. I don't have anybody that has... I want to have one more thing for... Okay. I need someone who's got cleaning. Feeding, fixing, cleaning. Feeding, cleaning. I think I've got feeding handled. I could do Flick. I think I'm gonna do Romeo. Alright. And even though he's got 2 on fixing, we're gonna have him be cleaning. Alright. And with that, I think we're good to start. But I will obviously keep adding to this as they go. I just realized I forgot the door. There. So I will definitely add to that, and I believe that was my grandfather clock going off. Okay. Alright, so with that, we are going to start day 1. I've got my 3 workers. They're going in, and I've got several of them that already have some pretty decent skill. I'll go over and in a moment I'll have I'll make a restroom and I'll do like even a gift shop. So one of the things we need to do is we do need to I believe the hatchery equipment is a mod. I do know that we need to make... If I do a wall crustal tank... do we have... It's a large double filter. Let's do... What else have we got? That's terrarium. I'm just looking to see what all is available. Awesome. I know the nitrates come into play at some point, and I forget when that does. Let's go ahead and do the mega heater, because then I might be able to even replace that. All right, what do I want for our fish? It has to have at least 30. Has a supplement. Eats herring. I'm curious to see what we have as far as... I like having some of the anemones, because then that kind of is a nice... It's a nice thing to have for a small tank. And oh, here's all my clownfish. That's a pack in and of itself. Oh, look, I've even got... They have one for Nemo, so we will have to do this communal. Samuel doesn't need to share with other species, you know, but is worth extra prestige if it does. That is so cool. We will definitely have to have a clownfish exhibit. Alright, so who do I want to start with? And I'm kind of thinking I want to start with some small creatures, but I also want some coal to add to that. But I want the bigger ones to see. I want to see how those grow up first. So let's start with an anemone, and then that way we can start a kind of like an anemone and other coral section, and have like a small little hallway with some of those. So what we might do is we might even come over here and might have this loop around in on itself, and then have this be the big one that expands out. I'm thinking expands out this way maybe, and comes back and loops around here, because most of the ones that I've been having it where looping. One of the key contributors to that is going to be the fact that these machines are going to have to be upgraded as much as possible, which is going to be the max heater, max cooler, max filtration, and things like that. So we definitely have where we're getting some, not a whole lot. What do I have that? I think the blue tubular sponge was one I was going to be able to get. So let's go ahead and let's expand this out just a little bit. And we're going to get an aquarium. We're gonna get I think we're gonna do a deep wall tank. So have this. Sure, I think that's as far back as I can do. Let's see. Yeah, that is as far back as we can go. Alright. So we're going to do that, and we're going to... Oh. That's what I want. Right there. So that way we can, for right now, we're going to have that on that side. We can do there and there. And now that I'm thinking about it, I want to move this back. I'll show you why in a second. Because we're going to expand this even further. And we will do just a plain, boring wall tank right there. This is where we're going to put our anemone. All right. So with that in place, we are going to pause the game so I can build this. School bannerfish. Yes. All right. So I'm going to click. Hold on. So I've already got them. What? Nope, I've already got to commit to it. So I need to have at least 6. And alright, so I need plenty of... Just need 2 plants? I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Alright. So the other thing I need to do is we're going to come over here. And I know they're all like, oh, look, you can do this by keeping this in place, but we're gonna hold that thought. All right, so now I need 122 heat, and we're gonna actually move this over. And now move there. All right, so I need 122 heat, which we are going to add 1 full heater to go there. Actually, I take that back. We are going to add 1 heater. And then we are going to add a second heater. That's plenty of heat for that tank. Now I need all my filtration. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a large filtration. And then we're going to add a skimmer. And then I need a small, I need a green food. Although I've actually got green already. I don't need another green. But I do need 12 plants. So we're gonna go over here, and what can I do to get 12 plants? This is again, almost all my plants end up having, and they end up having this because it adds so much to this, to the as far as plant, it satisfies plants, rocks, triangle turban weed. We have nitrate reacting, choose higher water quality, filtration. I think we're gonna do some of this, so we're gonna help get. And for that, I don't have enough money to do much more. I need 7 more. And we're gonna have to... so if I do a feather, I need 2 more. I don't have enough for that. So we're pinching pennies on this. 95, so we can do... any of these would work. Let's do smooth ribbon glass. So there. So that gives us a little bit of grass, so that satisfies their need. And there we go. So I'm not going to be able to move that in. That's okay, because we're going to we can go ahead and move the door back, but that gets those fish in and we can resume. Okay, so fish are all good. We have plenty of that. And then what we'll do on this side is we will have one and we'll have two, and then we'll have a bit of a walkway back here for the staff to go behind the aquarium. So this will be like a two by two. So yeah, so that'll be good. And then I'll eventually be able to move this even more into the center to situate people. Alright, so what do we have? Copper. So he is a wimp, so he cannot be housed with a boy wimps. Underrepresented minority. Hi, my name is Yana Olson, and I'm an aquatic journalist. I want to write an article about your aquarium, but something must be corrected first. Why in today's modern aquatic society are wimps still being underrepresented? Until you rectify this, I cannot write the article. So build a tank with 3 different wimps, sufficient water quality, sufficient heating, and we get a bonus to our base prestige. So I will see what I can do. I almost never turn down these objectives because all they do is they just add a different a new trophy over here to collect. So there's really no harm in doing that. So we definitely have more people coming in. I have people that are tired. I could probably start doing a little bit towards making some money where I can get some creature comforts like food, drink. I could probably get the idea of doing the toilet now. I usually like to do at least one in the front and then maybe one back here in the back. I might do another one over here. So we're looking. The goal is that you come in here and then there's a big one that you can see. Not too many fish in there right now. I will definitely, I'm definitely looking at that one. After I get this anemone, there was one fish that I was specifically looking at. I guess I can get some benches. I do have the padded benches. These actually add to the prestige. I don't care if you sit next to trash cans. Seat, and we'll have a seat there. And let's see, so let's go ahead and we're going to fill out where we have a trash can we have here. So we need to we're gonna put the toilets over here, and I like to do this where it's got kind of like a little small space where the employee can go back and access the bins or the wash basins while we have some toilets. And you'll notice that the area gets highlighted darker. That's the area that of effect for people who need to use the facilities or want to sit down or eat. That's where you can tell where they have access to it, or it's servicing that area. All right, so what fish do I have? What fish do I have that are wimps? So this is not a wimp. Sponge is not a wimp. They're just gonna sit there. I do have this one that can't be with. It's greedy. It also eats sand eel. Copper banded butterfly is pretty cool. This one's a wimp. So I will definitely use this one. So our wrasse has grown. All of our starfish have grown, and both of our wrasses have grown up. So we're going to get rid of all of our growth reports, just because I don't want my inbox being cluttered too much. We are going to really quickly, what is the tubular sponge requires 10. What is the, I'm not going to change it. What does the anemone need? The anemone also needs 10. So I'm going to actually house both of these, sponge and an anemone together. But first I need to add some power lights over to this tank. We're going to get the tubular sponge. We're going to come over here with a move 1, 2. Okay, one object at a time. Okay. And then we're going to there. So once the anemone goes through, we will have that. We're going to add zooplankton. Since this is the only place that has the zooplankton, we're going to actually put it there. Although I don't know if they feed from the side or if they could feed from this platform. They probably have to come over to the side, which means I'd probably have a door here, and I would probably skip 2 and then add another tank here when it comes time for it. One of the things that I like about having this modular setup, where you can really spread things out, and you're not necessarily beholden to a limited capacity for space. So I think I'm going to one space over here, and we're going to actually add room. And that. So far so good. Nope, that's what I meant to click. I meant to click that one. We're going to put the broom closet actually right there. And I shouldn't have to house any tool stations here, because I don't have any equipment in here. Now, one thing I will do is I will eventually have possibly one of these hook it up right here, which I would be able to then link this one to another tank and be able to keep daisy chaining them around. Would be one way. Or what I might do is I might do it where it comes up and over and have another Belfast tank. That's another cold water Belfast tank. That would actually be pretty cool. So let's see, I've got 3 more. Is that? And then our wrasses have grown. So they are. Delete all growth reports. I saw someone. Hold on. What are. Oops. What's your problem? Someone's giving me negative reviews, and there is a toilet over there. You're just not paying attention to where it is. Okay. We will add a we're gonna add some toilets right here. I always like how when you do that and the people jump out, it's funny to me. Okay, so then that way that will be over there. We'll probably need to get another chair there, and I'm actually going to do a chair right there. No, I take it back, because I will do a corner tank there. We're going to move him right there. So that way the guests are always pretty close to a to some place to sit. Got a little bit of money, so we're gonna kind of expand this out a little bit. I see that person coming up, so we're going to move. Let's go through, and we're going to do just a standard corner tank. We'll do it as 3 by 3. And then that way we can this person, yeah, if you would not go back behind the wall that you're not supposed to go behind anyway. Then we can do open there, and oh, that was the worker. I was like, they are like speed run back there. All right. So that gives me another one that we can do. I'm so thirsty, I'm heading home. Okay, well. There. You're so thirsty, you can't walk literally across the room. We're gonna come over here to the bin. And let's have a bin on the way out. I don't know if I have. I do have the guidebook shelf. So let's do this, because then we might be able to make a little bit of money as people go through and search for stuff. So we're going to, there's a guidebook supply, and we can put that right there. I definitely want to have that close by. One thing I could do is if I expanded this out, I would actually put the guidebook there. I could probably stand to hire a couple more people. So here's Yvette. Good with that. Like I said, one day I will remember that this is how you handle it. So Yvette's awesome. She's already doing the gift shop, which is what we're going to task her with the most. Fixing close second, just if there's anything that you should not be idle. This person, I wish, again, I wish there was a way that we could do it where they would, like if the, if it was down to like, say 80%, they could go in and work on things and make it full instead of just waiting until you're able to until it breaks down. All right, but I do need to have some fish into this one. So we have the humpback snapper. I'm pretty sure I don't have big enough for that one. For this fish, because I need 54 at least. Copper Banfield is a wimp, but I really want that to be... we're going to go ahead and purchase it, but it is one. I do need more. Let's see, do I have any others in here that have that wimp status? I do not. Actually, that is cold water. I need... So I could do this one. So, the king... Put a couple of kings in there. I don't have access to another wimp. So what I can do is I can, we're gonna, again, pause this. I think actually before we, cannot be housed with another copper fish. It does have the live Maya shrimp, and space. So it's 5, so that would be 5, gives me 18, so yeah, I would have plenty of room if I did. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna move this one in here. I realized that he's not happy right now, and I don't blame him one bit. But we're gonna come over here and we're gonna grab some king damselfish, and we're gonna put 2 in there with him so he can have some buddies. And then we're gonna go through and we're gonna make this right where he's gonna have some stuff. So orange, I actually do have orange because it doesn't give me a little red cross through circle with as it does with the green one. So I do want to make sure that I can feed him. So we're gonna put that there as a little food thing there, and then we're going to grab a pump and we're going to connect that one to this. Does that negatively affect the water quality? It does not. So this all connects well and works well together. One thing I'll eventually do is I'll eventually combine some of these. So all my hot water runs together, or all my tropical water runs together, all my cold water runs together. And then later when it comes about, it's then salt and fresh, and it just adds a whole nother level of complexity. So I need 8 rocks. This is where it's going to get a little tricky. Because see, I could do this, but I don't think I can really, I really can't, I don't really want to do that much because that's a lot. So he needs, how much? He needs 8 rocks. And I usually, for some reason, I keep messing up the rocks and the, rocks and caves sometimes. All right, so if we do rubble, that almost does it. And then we're going to come over here. Let's do some live rocks. So that actually adds a little to it. And we're going to rotate so we can get a little, looks like it's got a little bit of variety to it. And that is that. So now I have with 2 different WIMPs. So what I will do, as soon as I get this anemone, I will go through and find something that I can research that specifically has the WIMP. So these guys look like they're going to do fine. He does require a high skill level. So one thing that we're going to probably do, because I think, I don't know if the school, I wish it would be something almost like with the work zones weren't just placed here and there. I could actually say specifically tanks. That would be awesome. Because I would actually have I would have my high skilled guys do that one. But we are going to, for right now, that is going, how close am I? Almost. I'm almost there. So we've got a pretty good layout so far. I'm happy with this. I know we will have we'll get a couple more fish, but we will continue that in the next episode as we pause, and we will resume in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Howdy howdy, welcome back. We are continuing our run with Megaquarium. I'm going to resume and unpause. We are still looking to get that 3rd WIMP that we'll be looking at as soon as we finish out that anemone. I still have this one. I do have the money to go ahead and buy that, so I'm going to go ahead and buy the humpback snapper. It does require schooling, sand eel, tropical waters, and a larger tank. So I will definitely need to build for that. So what I'm thinking I might do is have this go back a ways, have another tank here where I can have some small fish like some damsels or something, and then have another Belfast tank back here where I can house those humpbacks. So let's go ahead and what did I get? I got another message. Oh, active swimmers group. Hello from the Aquatic Psychology Institute. Field research has indicated peculiar tendencies among active swimmers when in large aggregations. We want to carry out a study of active swimmers in captivity. If you are able to construct a tank with the following parameters and allow us to set up observation cameras for a period of time, we could compensate you for your efforts. So 3 different active swimmers, sufficient water requires sufficient heating. Keep it up for 3 minutes and 20. So we get 4,000 now and 4,008. Absolutely, I will take your 4,000 right now. We're almost done. So I have one with active swimmers. Which one? I will have to look and see which one has my active swimmers in it. Xavier just leveled up, so we're going to, yeah, I really want him to just level up on that feeding. He's my most experienced feeder on this. That's okay. It isn't the regular. All right, so I don't have any problems. Here's all of my animals that I have. So this is cool. So you could do that. So let's see. You are schooling. Who is my active swimmers? I don't know who my active swimmer is. I've got a tank apparently that's got active swimmers and I don't know who it is. I'm not gonna click on the sponge. It's not the sponge. If the sponge is the active swimmer, then I think we could just pack up and go. Yeah, I don't know who the active swimmer is. I don't know if it's cold water. And the reason I'm wondering is because it could be a matter that I might be able to just add to an existing. I might be able to add to an existing tank versus versus having to start a new tank. So I may have to come back and cycle back to that one. We're almost to that one, so we're going to I'm gonna look and see what other fish. Do I have small fish that I can do? Yes, I have some azure demoiselles. So we're going to do just like what we have here. We're going to add a small aquarium, and we're going to. This is just going to be a small little thing that I'm only doing this because actually, wait, I could do this with a combo mini. So we're going to just do it with a combo mini, and that's all I need, because that's all I need with that. And then we're just going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll add some seagrass. So they'll get plenty of seagrass. We're going to add a door right there. And then I'm going to pause only because we're fixing to move some walls and I don't want people getting into my space. He might get cut out, but whatever. Alright. It's just a matter of him. And so they're gonna have this. I wish we could also do like wall. Actually, I think there are some wall hangings that I might be able to do. That I've seen. So we can do a podium talk. Right here, we can select for this one. All right. Pick our next research. I want something that is a WIMP. Let's just to see if we have anything in the smaller categories. Oh, here we go. We have some. No, yeah, those are bullies. That's a bully. That's a bully. I need. It's gonna be the time that I'm not gonna be able to find a single WIMP. That's also a bully. Yeah. So many fish are bullies. Here we are. Here's a pajama cardinal fish. A cucumber's a WIMP, really? Yeah, we're gonna go with the cardinal fish. So, oh, it also eats the live manna shrimp, so it's the same thing as that. Plant lover, so it's gonna want some plants. Before we do that, let me check to make sure. I don't think we have. Oh, we don't have plants in there, but you know, I could take one of those out and put plants in if this nitrate reacting power from the live rocks, if that doesn't fix it, then I can always add a plant. And he doesn't like light, so he's a WIMP. I think this is going to be our best bet, and he's a little bit lower level, so he'll be fine. All right, so we're going to go back to here. We want the schooling bannerfish, the copperfield butterfly, because we're gonna stock up on some of these, the yellow tang and the Arabian butterfly, because that also gets, and then we'll just close with some basic information. And we're going to come over here and grab a mic headset. And we'll eventually have more talks, but for right now, that's fine. Oh, why are you unhappy? You did not, it missed its last feeding. You're literally getting fed right now. Yeah, in fact, Xavier, all I want you to do, I don't even want you to worry about fixing. I don't want you to worry about talking. And I don't even want you to worry about gift shop. I just want you to do feeding because that is what you were best at. So I definitely do need to, but that doesn't mean I need to get some more people that are good with feeding. Kiki has some feeding skills. I think we're gonna get Isla. I thought I already got Lorenzo. Okay, so we're gonna get Lenzo and we're gonna get Kiki, and then we're going to. Awesome. There's my pajama fish. All right. Now I want. I want some small guys to do on the way over here. So we are going to, let's see. Preferably ones, what is this? Oh, he's a biter. Okay, never mind with him. Let's go back up here. We're gonna get the cherry dye back because I want to have a little small tank. And actually, one of the things we're gonna do just to make sure that we've got some space is we have, yeah, we're gonna move that right there. So we're good. So then that way we can, if we continue to move back, we're gonna have some space for them to put some stuff in. But for right now, he's fine with that one. I could probably do the same thing with this one. And in fact, we are going to, I can get the anemone, which yeah. Every 3 days. All right, awesome. There you go. Oh, good. So they can feed it from the platform. Awesome. That means I could actually theoretically put something right here. But I don't want to. I might consider. I'm debating about how far I want this to go back, and I'm thinking I kind of want it to be where we're gonna have that Belfast tank. You know, just right here. We're gonna pause so I can put up my little barrier. We're going to put some walls up for right now. And another wall. Because we will eventually have that open to the public. Let's look at the tank. So I am going to do the Belfast tank. And we're going to make it as big as we can, which will probably be so much fun to deal with. So I do need more space back here. That is a lot of money. All right. But we're going to now move this back to there, I think. And for this, we're going to actually 2 and 1 with a door right there. And then we're going to have another door right there with a wall so that nobody can see out. And we can remove those. All right, this is now going to be a little bit more open space. That come there so we can do a wall. All right, now we're gonna have the pajama cardinal fish. No lights. It is a wimp. Communal, likes with at least one different species of animal. Awesome. That will be perfect. And boom. Thank you for complying with my request. The article is live, so you should see a boost in the aquarium's popularity. Wimps are on the front page. So there is other things. Okay, so good news is we got the extra, I think that one was rep on that one. But it did not allow us to, it didn't use the rocks for the plants. So we have to go through and do a little bit of plants, which is fine. It's not a bad thing. We can do that. And then he's happy. So he's got a little bit of plants. He's actually got a couple of extra buddies on there. So we are golden on that one. All right, now we're going to have one with active swimmers. And I am not even 100% sure how to tell because I have not seen. I have not gone and checked this. What are my visibility rates for these? 100, 100. Lots of visibility rates. Not so much down here. This one will be a big one once I figure out what I'm going to put in there. Ooh, I could do a green moray eel. That would be awesome. He is greedy, so he eats more food. He's a cave lover, and he eats herring. What was the other animal that eats herring? Harry, fixing, because I'm not. Romeo, cleaning. I'm still on the front page. Active. If you remember the following parameters. And when in large aggregations. Oh, okay. So I'm willing to bet the large aggregations. Okay, so schooling fish are the active swimmers. So we have that. This is what I was going to put back here. And this eats the sand eel. That was what I was going to put back here. But it needs at least 54, so we're going to 1, 2, 3. Probably going to regret having this. I will pick in just a moment. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know it's too cold. That's why I don't have it going just yet. So we are going to, I know it's like build a room that has all this stuff to it, and we're going to get there, but we're gonna have to expand this. Because I've already got that one that goes there. Power pump, we're gonna put that, goes right here. First one goes there. Second one, can I get it to fit any of these tanks? I can get it to fit that one, maybe. No. Okay. So I am going to have another tank. Awesome. Yeah, I can do this. We can do this. We can do this. This is I can get this done. All right. So we're going to add another wall there. And let's put it there. So we're going to add another wall tank. We're going to add a deep wall tank, and it's just going to be there, and we'll do it's 4 and 4. All right. We're going to this one. This is how we're piggybacking these. This one's going to add to this one. We're going to add a second pump. It's going to go there. And then this one doesn't quite reach. But from there, we can do, I know, let's from there, we can do another tank. We can do a corner tank like so. And we will have a door here and a door here, and we've already got one there. So doors. All right. So this goes to there, and then we're going to add one more pump that will connect this one to there. So we are all together, and so we are lacking a little bit of heat and some water quality. So we're going to add heat. We can add a heat tank to there. I need 4, so yeah, so once I get the 4, I'll be able to put that there. In the meantime, that's good. I'll be able to replace this with a double heater and this with a double heater. And then we want to, just to make sure everything's hunky-dory, we're going to add a pool skimmer, or a protein skimmer, and we're going to add another protein skimmer. So we've got plenty of skimming action going on right there. And then we're going to put in the smallest of rooms. I do want to kind of have a little bit of a room just in case I do need to put anything And there, actually, since I don't have to connect to that, I can take this, put this on there. Awesome. All right, so I need sand eel. Awesome. Let's do, not that one. I want to do the moray eel because it will eat animals with size 1 to 11. So what size are these things? Okay, they are currently 9 and they will grow to 16 in 5 days. So I'm going to wait 5 days and then I will have these humpback snappers will be large enough that the moray eel will not be able to eat them. So I'm going to have to wait on that. In the meantime, they don't require anything. They are good with having just that sandy bottom. Awesome, because I'm sure the green moray eel would like something to do. And then we're going to actually open that. And one of the things I want to do is we're going to actually close this off. And I think in the floor arrow, we're going to actually make it where once you start going down, once you go down the way, you are committed. So there we go. So that is, so I just got to figure out what I want to put into those two, but we're good with that. All right. So back to choose my own research. What do I want? And it could probably be something that of what I want to put into here. I don't really want to overtax the live Maya shrimp, which I already have several of. Here's one that is, so I could do some small fish. How big is this tank? That's 64. So I'd be looking at least 20 if I do this. So I'm looking for the active swimmers. Versus how big is this tank? Yeah, but these guys, aren't they gonna get, are they gonna get bigger? They are not. Okay. So we could do this one. It doesn't really help me for these two in the back. But we can put this and make this my schooling tank. So one of the things that we can do is we can do these little data signs. This was a mod. In the mod, so it helps to just generate prestige. And there it goes. It does not like that placement. All right. And I like that this cold water tank, I've literally just abandoned the cold water area. We're working on it. It is a work in progress. So the active swimmers, how close are, just out of curiosity, how far behind are we? Yeah. So we're playing to level up. I do need to have 70 guests, so I do need to work on expanding. How are my fish? My tank capacity. All right, so we have unlocked the blue reef chromis. What's our next one that we're going to do? Something that would be small and schooling. Small and schooling. They're 8. 1 or 4. Eats krill. We could do this one. Alright, so with that in mind, so they're gonna eat zooplankton, so we're gonna have 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm gonna have to add some more plants, so that is not, or maybe it's not because of the plants. Let's see. So if we do some more plants, so that is not an active swimmer. Plants. We're gonna do the skeleton. So yeah, I do not know what is considered active swimmers. I thought it was the schooling, maybe not. I stand mistaken. I will have to look at that. Alright, mirror. Amethyst. Alright, so I think that would be cool. I will not be able to put this in here if in here, because I was planning on doing that for having the green moray eel. How big is this aquarium? 15. So if I did 6, I need at least 30. And this one, I could put them, I could do this. And we can choose later. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Right. See, that's that one, but we're gonna have to add more filtration. So we're going to come over here and we're gonna add just a cool skimmer. Does that fix that issue? That does fix that issue, but we need orange and we need a supplement. So at this point we're kind of where some of these fish might get a little full, so we might need to start doubling up on some of these. And sometimes I like to have more than one, especially the more popular ones, the orange and the green. So this one, and we also needed a supplement cabinet, so we're gonna add the supplement cabinet. I do not have enough money. Picnics Research, we're going to, let's do we have anything else that's cold water that I might be able to throw into that cold water tank? Let's see. What we have rank 7 now. What do we got over here? The turbot's kind of cool. I had that in a couple one. This one was the old one. It was the other one that I was looking at. I kind of like that one, so we're gonna do that one. So not enough money. How much money do I need for? How much money do I need for the supplement cabinet? 675. Yeah, I should be able to have that by the end of the day. I will definitely need to go in and hire some more workers so that I can make sure that I'm feeding. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit so we can, so I cannot forget that I need to give them the supplements, which they don't have. It does take skill to do. Not enough money. Almost there we go. All right. So go back to regular speed. It's crazy because I almost never played this long in regular speed. So we're going to add a padded bench there. I might eventually go through and add another padded bench there, but I'm not going to for right now. We're good with that. I don't need to see the size of it. What are you complaining about? Oh, because you didn't get your supplement yesterday. You're getting your supplement now. I have some people that are okay. So you need to feed. You just need to feed. Lorenzo, you're gonna do gift shop, but I also want you to do feeding, and do some talking too. I might have you start with feeding though. We're gonna picnics research, and I think we're gonna do balloon shelf because I want to start getting. I want to do some things where I'm going to be able to be making some money and some income. All right. It's shaping up. I've got one loop around here, and I can always expand by coming out here and doing another loop. I think what I would probably do is doing a loop around here. I don't really have enough cold water to do much of anything. Be nice if I can get some. They're gonna get some tumbleweed. All right, what else have I got? All right, so I've already put them in. Pie crust crab for sale. So he will grow to 9. Out of curiosity, how big is that tank? So 10. So I could actually do one of these guys into another one. Here is 6. It requires 3. 27. I would need a. These are going to be massive. But I would honestly need a whole nother Belfast tank just for that. We're going to get the pie crust crab. Oh, when I can get 3 of them. Okay. All right. So may eat or damage fish, animals 1 to 3, starfish 1 to 3. Oh, it's a cold water. Okay. Okay, it's a cold water, so I can't put it over there. 9 up to 9, so that is 27. I've got room for it in here. How big are my common starfish? Because it's going to affect starfish size 1 to 3. Starfish are good. Animals size 1 to 3. I'm pretty sure these guys are 13, 10. They're not in any danger of that. So yeah, so we can actually 1, 2, 3. We can throw all of these guys. 2, 3. We can throw those into our big tank over here. And, oh, but we do need, so I know supplements on the other side, and we need mussels. So we're going to come over here real quick. We're going to grab a mussel dispenser. I'm going to grab mussel dispenser first, because the supplements are just on the other side of the building. But because they are on the other side of the building, I am going to add a supplement thing there. And then this is pretty much done. So the only thing that I have left on this aquarium that I would do is actually adding, possibly consider adding some more decorations, although they seem to be pretty fine with it. What I might do is That's all painting and stuff. We don't need paint. I like the blue. Call me crazy. I like the blue. Alright, so it is not in there. Is it here? Where is all the decor here? Alright, so we're going to collapse all. We have... Oh, that's a little too big. No, that's... I would need a lot bigger aquarium than that. There's a floating river duck. Alright. So we're going to not worry about that. Let's go on to... theme decorations? Is that where it is? There we go. Alright. So we're going to add... some decorations that these will help to increase our prestige. So we have our ancient gate. It's probably back, so they're probably not even going to see that. And we can add a palm tree over here for decoration. Awesome. So that gives us a little bit of decor over here on this side. And I still need to add some fish to this one. That's cool. I like that I got those. Those will be, and they're big enough. They're small enough. They won't matter for that. Alright, so we have some toadstool coral, some clownfish. Awesome. So yeah, let's do... Clownfish can do into groups of 6, so yeah, it's a deal. So they can do this. I don't think these guys are going to get any bigger, but we are starting to tax. I can see that the heat's going down, so I definitely want to take care of that. So we're going to go through and we're going to grab these, because I've got some room over here. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to pause, because I do have the ability to increase our heat. Let's do that there. Can't do it on that one. Yeah. So we're gonna come back over here, and I have the large heat. So boom. Adds to that one. Adds to that one. And we're gonna actually put this right here. Is that enough? That is 750. We're gonna put that one there. I'll take it back. We're gonna sell that one. That's probably, I just wasted money, probably. Nope, I got my money back. All right. So yeah, so there is plenty of oh, nope, I still need a little bit more filtration. So we're gonna have to double up on the filtration. Let's see. We can add a filtration unit to there. Does that give me enough filtration? And what else? Yeah, I think that'll do for now. Clownfish, what is your problem? Did I miss the... I have to have 6. What the heck? Are you shorting me on these? I don't think I can... Oh, I don't think I can buy another one. Okay, so I... okay. This guy either has to be... Why would you do that to me? So they are not insufficient clownfish. I don't have enough clownfish, and for sale 5. Oh man. Okay. Humpback snapper's grown. Awesome. I can go get my green moray eel now. Okay, that ticks me off. Why would you knowingly sell fish that and then not sell enough of them? Okay, well, I know who my next research has to be. I have to research the... pause it. I have to research this Ocelarius clownfish so I can get some more, so I can get one more. We're gonna speed that up so we can hopefully get these guys going, and maybe these fish don't die because they're short one little buddy. We're almost there with... Awesome. We're gonna pick our next research. I'm so glad that... I am glad that this auto pauses. And this is assuming that I can even get this clownfish. I think the only clownfish that I was seeing was literally... Oh, there's another anemone. So what is it? I can get a sea otter! I'm gonna have to get a sea otter soon. I'm gonna have to. I wish they came in blue. Alright, I do not think, unless it is a lower ranked clownfish, it's worth looking, because that guy's an idiot. I mean, you go to a reputable, oh, see, and I got several anemones and stuff. You go to a tank, a place that specializes in aquariums, and sometimes they won't even sell you animals unless you can basically prove that you already have the setup established at home. These guys are just going to be short. Because this guy is a jerk. I don't have the ability to get... yeah, I can't get this oscillating. I can get you other... I get you other clownfish. I just can't get that specific clownfish. I can get Da Vinci clownfish, black clownfish, black Da Vinci clownfish, lizard clownfish. I can get Nemo, black snowtail clownfish, snowflake clownfish, maroon clownfish, cinnamon clownfish. Pretty sure this is gonna be, yeah, this is oh, that's territorial. Okay. Pretty sure there's got to be some kind of a system that shows you, because I'm pretty sure this is a freshwater fish. That makes me sad. Okay. He's just gonna be sad and lonely. So, poor fish. And then some of these, for whatever reason, don't have... They don't tell you if they're cold or tropical. So let's do this, since we don't have... what was it that I was looking at? We could do dislikes other butterfly fish. 42. How big did these get? They're 5. Okay, so that's as much as they're going to be. Such decision. I thought this is like decision paralysis, where you're like, what fish do I want to have? Let's do... those are scavengers. Let's do... Yeah, let's just do that one. Alright, so my, I'm just trying to slow it down. So, yeah, so my clownfish are just going to be unhappy, because I can't do anything about it. Because and then I'll put the other ones, I'll put them down here. Oh, but I can go in and add my moray eel that we're going to add a cave to. So I want caves. We're gonna do a pitted column. Second pitted column. Don't have too much more money, but we're gonna do a rocky overhang. And then for that, we need herring. So we're gonna come over here, and I need my herring dispenser, and we're gonna put that right there. I guess want corals. After collecting feedback or collating feedback from forms from guests, it has become apparent that they want corals. Will you attempt to satisfy their request? With 3 soft corals, sufficient water supply, heating, blah, blah, blah. Alright, are these considered soft corals? These are considered soft corals. How many do I get? 2. Okay, we're gonna start with that. That'll be a start. Let's do a... let's do a small aquarium here. We're going to pass it there. Pause so that I can get this set up. We're going to have a door right there so they can cross, run around right across the way. We're going to do a small... small tank right there. And then we are going to actually expand this a little bit more with a nice wall. So I might do another branch off here. Because what we're going to do is we are going to come over here, pump, and then here we're going to add to that. How does that affect water quality? Everything looks fine so far. Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna have 1, 2. Okay, of course I can only carry one of these at a time. I do 1 and 2. They do need 10 lights, so we're gonna come back up here. We need the power light. Naturally, not enough money. All right. So we're going to speed time. How much do I need? I need 180. There we go. All right. So that gives me more than enough money for that. We do need some more filtration and water quality. So we are going to add filtration. Skimmer, I probably don't have enough money for that one. All right. And I am almost halfway there. I'm getting up. I'm working up. So I've got 3 more. Yvette's leveled up. Yeah, she is gift shop. Xavier's leveled up. Awesome. Feed. You're just southern stingray. Supplements and sand eel. We are warm and 40. I don't have the money for this. But I can see, I like putting these in a lagoon tank, because I remember going to, I think I talked about this, I remember going to the Norfolk Aquarium, I think it was the Norfolk Aquarium, and it was, they had this big giant like lagoon aquarium, and you could actually stick your hands in the water. And they had skates and rays, and it was kind of a cool experience. Let's put a wall right there. Just, I don't want to see that. All right. So this I might, if I open this up again, I'm gonna actually open it up and have it on that side. So with that, we are kind of waiting to build back up some money that we can, so we can complete some of these objectives. We are still on the way to getting this, and that's one of the things about this, is that they might have 1 or 2 small objectives, but then it's a matter of, you know, then the final objective is just you win, and you can see that's all you need to win. So we're really almost we're about halfway. Let's see. Yeah, we're a little more than halfway, because it should be 1150, should be about half of that, and we've almost got the guess. So again, we're working on it. I think with the fish that we've currently got for sale, if I can get those in, yeah, I want you feeding. Yay, they've grown. I need to make sure that they are not attacking my other fish. Yeah, 1 to 3, 1 to 3. All right, so we're still golden on this. But yeah, we're about to get the balloons. I will love to have the balloons. I will probably put some balloons in some different locations strategically, so that they can be purchased, and that will also generate just a little bit of income for the player, or for the aquarium that we're doing. So I'm probably going to wait until I at least finish these research, and then we will probably call it for the day. Almost there. I think I got another. Oh, Lorenzo's leveled up. Awesome. Yeah. feeding. We're going to delete all growth charts. Alright, so we're going to pick our next research. I want the large double filter because that's just hands down, that's what I'm needing, because I can replace a couple of these with that double filter and that will help substantially increase size. But what we're going to do is we're gonna have some fun placing some stuff. All right, some balloons. All right, what do we want? See, there's the red stingray. Really quickly, that stingray that I want to get, southern stingray, is a warm weather, is a tropical one. So I could do this one, and I could actually do a stingray lagoon. Let's see, no, that would be under the guess. So we're going to have a balloon right here. Do I have any more refills? I have 1 or 2 refills on that. All right, so what we're going to do first, then we need to place our balloon shelf. So we are going to, ooh, this is for, first off, what we're going to do is we're going to actually zoom in a little bit. I've noticed that when I go to place things, it's not always as easy to do. So we have some balloons there, some balloons there. We're going to put balloons in a couple of different locations. We're going to also put some right here. We also need to really quickly just to make sure that people are not being irresponsible with their trash. We do need to have some trash cans out. So we're going to open this. So actually we're open this one. And we're going to wall that off so that nobody sees the side of that. And then we're going to put a trash bin right there. So with that, we are going to call this. So another a little bit and we should be able to finish this up, but it is coming along nicely. So again, thank you for watching. Howdy howdy, this is Blue Otter. Welcome back. We are continuing with our playthrough of Megaquarium. So again, we are only about halfway there. We're almost at the guest level. I still haven't figured out what the active swimmers are, but we will we'll either figure that out. Yay, my eel has grown. So we have this one. This is my corals. Corals are doing good. I think that's anemones. Because I got them on the where I actually purchased them, or I actually purchased them from them. Here's my green moray eel. So he is will grow to 28 after 6 days. When fully grown, can eat things up to size 11, but my humpback snappers are 16. And unlike the clownfish, these guys actually sold me the right amount. So guys, I mean, if you're gonna go buy a fish, make sure you have the proper setup. It's not that difficult to determine that, yeah, you know, you need to have a better setup. But I do need to have a, speaking of better setup, I do need to increase my filter rate for this. One of the things I do like about this is that I can have it where all of these things share the load. You know what? I probably need some more toolboxes. That's what I need. So let's put a toolbox there. We can put another toolbox here. And just to make sure that these are not... I do not have any more space over there, so I will need to... we can put one there. And we can actually put the little mic thing... Not this. We can actually put this mic right there at the beginning. So then when they step in, they'll grab the mic and head back out to the podium. So that actually contains just those two. This one is my lone little cold aquarium, but I do have a lot of fish. Last episode, we got these cool crabs. And I did have the balloons, so I do need to make sure that I have balloons. They are all out. So we're going to add another thing of balloons. Just to make sure that we have enough in our supply. And what do I want for the next one? This one's pretty. Blue leash butterfly fish. Let's see. Oh, here's a whip ray, so we could do, yeah, we're gonna end up doing a skate tank. Iris right here. I need balloons. Okay, I've got plenty of books. Awesome. So they want some more food and drink. So we're going to supply them with some food and that's drink. And we're going to give them a padded bench that's right there. Then we have let's add some food and drink over here. Drink, food, and then about every time I put down one of those, I also put a trash can. Because like this, people can't, this is exactly why I don't like to put food out in the first place. Because I care more about the animals and for the animal safety. There are several zoos that do not allow straws and certain forms of products that, if they become trash, even if you put them in the trash can and say a wind picks them out of the trash can, blows them out, and they inadvertently come into a habitat enclosure, well, an animal can eat that and they can get really sick. Oh, I still got this tank that I need to fill up. I was going to put... Was it these guys? Yeah, I think it was these guys. What fish did I have? I have animals. What animals did I have? Yeah, I'm still salty about the clownfish. Okay, it was the mirror one that I only had a few of. So yeah, I was going to do... Yeah, I think this... So I would need 21. I have 15 space. So that's not big enough. Because I need 7. That's 3, 21. So just not big enough. This one, I could do 1. And he'll grow up to be 6. And then what else could I put in there with him? He needs a buddy. Everybody needs a buddy. I could put the little prawn goby down. So yeah, I think we'll do that. We will have 1. And then we're going to, because he will be fine. And then we will put down 1, 2. All right. And they need some plants. So we're going to go over here to plants. And let's look at some garweed. Oh, hold on. I take it back. So I need a little bit of a cave. So we're going to come over here. We're good with that. So I'm going to scroll down. This rocky overhang will get me enough. And that will complete that tank. But I do need krill. So since that is my only one that has krill, I'm gonna come over here. Here's my krill dispenser. Avis be with you. All right. We are going to... So yeah, so this one, it's my lowest aquarium, but I literally just started it. I might do a hallway over here, but I don't know. It just kind of depends on what we're doing. All right, so let's look at fish. All right, Romeo's leveled up. What do we want? Cleaning was my higher priority for him, so he's good. Harry, awesome. Fixing. This one, I need a big tank. I just need a big tank to... 27, that is 60 plus 21. I need 81 for that. Alright, so we're on day 36. How much further are we? Almost there. Definitely going to get there for the people shortly. Let's see, who do we have higher? Wade. Not too impressive. Flick might help with some cleaning. Tobias, not too impressed. We'll come back to that. Alright, pick next research. What do I want to have? I could also always do a clownfish tank. Oh, I need corals. That was it. That's an anemone, so that's not gonna work. Specifically, I think it was we needed soft corals. So this is a soft coral, so we could do a daisy star polyp. Would work. Let's see if there's anything else. That's an anemone. Starfish. Yeah, I think that daisy star is going to be So this one will go well. We'll get that one, and this one will go well down here. And that will... About time you finally... Oh, that's... Okay. Never mind. I guess we'll have what they want. Alright, so I just need... Oh, different soft coral. Okay. But I had 2 for that one, so I'll do 1 in there. I'll purchase 1, and then I'll just need 1 more. So, large double filter. We can do... let's do coffee, because this will be a way that we can actually earn some extra money. So let's see. Attention span of a goldfish. Alright, what did I just unlock? Large double filter. So that will be awesome. I'm trying to see what I can replace it with. We're going to pause real quick. Pause. Alright. So, because what we're going to do is we're going to actually delete this one. We're going to delete, 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 delete. Alright, so what we're going to do, and I know that for some of it, it may not so much matter. That goes there. Sometimes when you have it where it touches the tank, you have to you choose which tank it goes to, or if it goes to that or the pump. So one of the big things is you can't forget to actually attach it, because otherwise you just have a freestanding nothing. So that's that one. What's the other one? Do I have the... It's a double heater. I think we're good for now. Alright. So if I go over here, I really am going to need to end up doing cold. Or what I could do is I could build a side room over here, move this over here, and that controls my cold tank, and then do everything else as tropical. Let's see. I have these that I can add, and I need to add those, but they're going to go to a large lagoon tank, and I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Is I'm going to pause. We're going to build a reasonable room that I can put this apparatus in, and we're going to actually put in a door over here. We're going to move this over here, and we can access everything. So that looks good, because what we're going to do next is we're going to come over here, and we're going to draw. First, we're going to have a wall here. And then we're going to do a mangrove tank. It's draggable. Has a depth of 1. So no expendable will be placed in his... Okay. So lagoon tank. What we're going to do is we're going to add a lagoon tank right here, as big as we can. So we might have to actually move this back, because I kind of want it to be in the center of the room. And we're going to come over here and we're going to do a pump right here. We're going to connect it to that. And then can I access that? Awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a mega heater. Does that give me enough heat? Yes, that does. And then we're going to do a mega filter. Awesome. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put in one of those, a reticulate whip ray, and then we are going to come over to this. We're going to get our southern stingray. We're going to pick up 1, 2, and hopefully I have not overcalculated how much I've got room for. So this is going to involve, I need crab, supplement, and sand eel. So we're going to, I know I've got, is this, yeah, I've got a supplement cabinet over there. So that should be fine for this, but I need the sand eel and definitely the crab. Unless I have sand eel in here, which I don't think I do, no. So I need the sand eel and the crab. And with that, that gets my raise. We're going to get another person in here. Cobius. That'll be good for keeping up with all the machines. Cleaning. And sure, we'll get Wade. So here we are. Almost got this one up. And I don't think I have any coral that I can actually buy. No, because I just have that anemone. Next thing we're gonna do is we can do there's our polyp. I wish this also had a search feature so I could actually search it for it, whether it's like a certain quality that I'm looking for, or so here's some soft corals that I could do. Stovepipe sponge, we will do the gray skate. I will have to think about that next time. We are looking at, that was this one. So let's do lilac. Was all same, so we are going to over here, and this is going to go right there. So we're at 2 soft corals, and awesome. I was going to go through and I was going to add a couple podiums so that they can do some talks over here at the skates. We'll put them, yeah, we'll put it right there. And then one is right here. So when we enter, yeah, it's not an invalid placement location. It's just you don't like it. We're gonna put him right there. So we actually have, move it back. Move it back one. All right. Awesome. So this, we are going to talk about our red stingrays, particular whip ray. We're going to do our southern stingray. And then tank maintenance and basic aquarium. And that's going to be that one. Picnics research. We're going to do... Let's do the porcupine puffer. Might be able to add him to the... might be able to add him over to my wimp tank. Alright, so this one, I'm gonna look and see what we've got. I want to specifically focus on what is in there. So that I know I have that one. The wrasse. We also have the common starfish and the... Where is it? The pie crust crab. And then we're going to do tank maintenance on this one, and we'll wrap it up with basic aquarium info. So it kind of gives a nice little boost, especially when they start talking, and that will really boost it up. But we're going to go back and put in our lilac. So there is our... Alright, satisfied guest request. The latest feedback from guests shows that they love the soft coral. Great job. And with that, we have ranked up to level 8. So a lot of fish, a lot more decorations that we can use. So many fish. There's actually, we're starting to get penguins. And then some different things that we can put in. So here's for instance, a toy shelf. That would be really cool next to the, I believe that's in the wimp tank. The deluxe toilet will also be awesome. We can start replacing all of our toilets with the deluxe ones. And then we have a mega filter, which will be outstanding to do, as well as some additional rays. So let's go on that. Okay, so I have the guess. We are only about 500 away. 500 prestige points away. But for that, let's see what mail we've got. Oh, Achilles surgeonfish. Right? Yes, definitely. And the wolffish. These guys are awesome. How many do they? Okay. Arthropods and clams. So, hold on. They are arthropods. They will eat arthropods of size 1 to 13. So my crab is only size 9, so I would not be able to place these in with the pie crust crab. So this would necessitate, if I were to get the wolffish, I would have to make a new aquarium, and I think that's worth it because I've only got one hold aquarium right now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these. I'm only gonna have one. That's fine. Because what we can do is we can actually build a nice little aquarium right here. So let's go ahead now that I've got it paused. Let's come back and do some movement. All right, on that. So let's get that. So that is a 64. It's not that one. It's this one. All right, he will be 33. So he is going to be by himself. That's okay because we're paused, but we're gonna fix this. We're gonna make this. All right. So this one only has that one tank added to it, so we can actually do this. Add it. Okay, so we need a lot more cooling, which is fine because what we can do is we can actually extend this back a little bit more, and we can get. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Did not mean to do that. All right. We can get a new cooler back here. So that's good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually take this and we're going to delete those two because we're going to upgrade that to that, and that should be to the combo there. That is plenty. We have stuff stool, which still allows them, so platform, stairs, which still gives them room that they can get up to, they can still access the cooler. He needs 7 of cave, so we're gonna come over here. We want 7 cave. Let's give him a pitted column. So that's good. That gets us all. That gets us everything that we need for him. And he needs crab. So crab, I believe, is over here. So that's really close enough. But just to make sure that he's good, we're gonna add a crab dispenser right there, just to make sure he's happy. And of course, it requires somebody that has skill. So we'll come over here and we're gonna hire Flick. We're gonna start needing to make sure that these people are leveled up, and as they get leveled up, we will start incorporating work zones. We might incorporate cold as its own work zone, possibly the rays, and over here as another work zone. How are my books? My books are empty. And then we'll spend some time getting science points to unlock things so we can have a gift shop and a porcupine puffer. So let's get what other fish can we get? Let's see, what do we have under rank 8? Oh, these are really cool. I want these, but we have to go. We'll probably need a special aquarium because they're jellyfish. The Fort Worth Zoo has these. These are really cool. The upside down jellyfish. So some of the things that I like to have is I like to have some things like this and just these little small aquariums where you can just have single one item. There's a red fan worm. That's a cold. Here's a ribbon tail ray. So we're We can start getting some more rays for our tank, although I'm worried that that might start being a little too full. What other? Of course I can't get the I think we're gonna get a seahorse display. I wanted to really quickly the new fish that I got, this guy, he is a wimp. We're gonna come over here and he's gonna go into this tank. And this tank, look at that, we've got some little wimps over here and they are having a fine time. We're going to, I can't rename my tank. I'm sure I can. I just don't know how. So that was tank 6. Yeah. So I have some pretty cool tanks. But with that, we are going to put a pause in this for today. So hopefully you will come join us again as we go through and we wrap up this aquarium, as we are almost there. I'm not worried about, I just lost a guest, but I'm not worried about that because I'm not at the last one. And then we will work on the active swimmers. So hope to see you again, and thanks for watching. Howdy howdy, welcome back to Blue Otter Gaming. Today we're going to continue our game at the research facility, the Hartcliff Research Facility. We will see where we are. It's been a bit since I've played. Had a short weekend trip and then came back and was sick, so now I'm finally feeling a little bit better, but I probably do sound a little bit more off. So let's see. So I did find out what the active swimmers were, so we are going to look into making a tank with our active swimmers. But first, let's just hit play so that we can be... They don't need to be going that fast, though. So we're gonna look and see what tank was it that I did have my active swimmers in. It was not this tank. Was it this tank? It is, I believe, this tank. So the active swimmer requires a tank with at least 96. But I do have this moray eel, and the moray eel will eat things, I believe. Animals with size 1 to 11. So I really can't do that. So my next best thing is going to be to actually create a new aquarium. So what I want to do is I actually want to cross and have a cross path here. This will be perfect because since I've already got this, I can just go through and build. And I don't even have to worry about cutting it off because everything is already cut off. We can make this where it's got a little bit of a hallway. And we're going to come back here and we're going to do this again. I believe with another Belfast tank. Because we do want something that's going to be large enough. I don't want terrariums. But we're going to do it. So we're going to do a Belfast. And we're going to, because I want to make sure we've got plenty of room. And I don't have enough money for it. So I need to wait a little bit and make some money. So yeah, so I've had some people that have leveled up. We'll keep doing some feeding. So that's awesome. Our stingray and our whipray have grown. I believe those were over here. So they're getting pretty big. Let's see, how big is this tank? This tank depth, 88. Let's see, and then so we still have our green moray eel has grown. So here's an active swimmer. So he's gonna be about 1,000. So we probably, he's 8. I would consider him for the green moray eel, but I would have to find another place for the green moray eel. And there's a horse-eyed jack. There's 162, at least 3. So 27, so I need almost 100. I need at least 90 for them. And I get 4. Alright, so we're going to pick our next. Let's do our deluxe toilet. How much is that Belfast tank that I'm wanting to get? Okay. So we're gonna pick this up. It is 225. That is the largest we can do with the Belfast tank. Let me do that. And with one more, we're gonna do that. So we've got our staff door is gonna be right there, there. Move that to there, and then we can just move this one over here. And we can open that. So we don't really need this this arrow. Let's go through so we can have our coffee machine. Actually, let's have our coffee machine right there. We can sell that coffee machine. And where is the trash can? Awesome. So I've got seahorses. I'm going to choose that later. I was really in the middle of doing something. The only thing I don't like about the choosing the research is that it completely pauses the game until you have picked something out. So I've got the opportunity for 2 active swimmers. Now I need, here's another one, a Japanese jack mackerel. Needs at least 3, 2 empty spaces, 42, which I will have. So let me see if, here's another one. They're an angelfish. It is a bully. So I could do that one is an option. Let's see what else have we got. We have an angelfish. A lot of angelfish. I'm thinking I might end up doing some, just have a mackerel. Oh, Hawaiian butterfly fish. Stony corals. I'm not planning on having stony corals. Yeah, let's do... Yeah, let's plan on doing the... Let's do the Hawaiian butterfly fish. We're gonna pick several of them. Let's go through. Can we pause this real quick? Let's go through and open that door just so we could do that. Unpause. And I really want this step, so and give myself some ample backstage room that I'm going to need. People want some seating, so let's give them a bench. We can go through and do another bench that's set in place, and this bench right there. So they've got a couple of choices. Let's go through and now let's pause. I don't have enough money to get those fish that I want. So what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to get a power pump. And we will, can we add it to an existing tank? We do not have the ability to because everything's too far. Okay, that's fine. That's just fine. Eventually we'll have larger pumps that will allow you to do 3 or even 4 tanks together. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I know that I need some heat. We can delete all the growth reports. Oh, I have another wolffish for sale. Yeah, we can. Oh, that is the wolffish that we got earlier. So I'm gonna get this horse-eye jack and the Achilles surgeonfish plus this butterfly fish. Those are all warm water and they need at least 80%. He's a bully. He's a shoaler. Hold on. Does this come with... Yeah, I'm getting 3. I need 3. That's good. He's a bully. Size is 8. This 4 is 32 plus 100. So, and I've got 225. So I've got plenty. Lorenzo leveled up. What are we gonna do? Lorenzo's gonna get more feeding. Okay, so let's go through and let's get some heat. That is plenty of heat. And then what have I got for a large double filter? Let's see how... 100. Okay, so let's see that it's a deal. 2, 3. So we've got our 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, hold on. Let's 220 out of 225. Okay, so we can do another heater. That should be plenty of heat. And now he needs we need some plants. And so let's see, we've got a large thing. Let's do some kelp. And another kelp there. That's going to get us some kelp. And then we need herring. So since this is the only animal that, at least this area, that needs herring, we're going to come over here. And here is our herring dispenser. And naturally I don't have enough money. I'm pretty sure I have herring somewhere. Let's see if we can fast forward so we can make a little bit of money. That should be enough. So there is our herring. We should have someone coming over here to feed. Dante is a cleaner, so that's going to be a no. But we're going to come over here and we're going to give them a broom stand. Don't have enough money. That's okay. How much is a broom stand? $100. See, there we are. We have someone that has herring. So we had herring somewhere else. That's okay. I like having a little bit of redundancy. And there is our broom stand. We're going to also do a sponge sink. And we're going to have a tool station right over here. I like to have a number of tool stations wherever we are. Vet has leveled up. We can do another gift shop. Dante was just over here. Do another cleaning. And then as soon as we get... So we're good on the guests. We just need to have a little bit more prestige, which we'll get once we get this active swimmers going. So here is the Achilles sturgeonfish, which comes with 4. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 1, 2. There we go. Lack of vegetation. Okay, so we do need some more vegetation. And we need some rocks. But in the tank, we're going to need some more filtration. So let's see what we can do. with what kind of filtration we can get. So the sea grapes come with a little bit of filter power and some prestige. So we could probably come up with some sea grapes will help. Not enough for the filtration, but they do definitely make way for the plants. So we're going to do a large filtration, and that should hopefully be enough for that. Now we just need some rocks. So we're gonna collapse the plants on this so we can get to the rocks. We need 8 rocks. I do like this rock drop-off scenery. I do think that that's kind of, I feel like this must be a mod, and it feels as though it's kind of like this is way over the top. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add some rubble, because that's quite enough. We're gonna add one more thing of rubble, and that should be plenty for that. But we do still have the Hawaiian butterfly fish that just passed. So let's see what else we have. We do have the regal tang. This is a wimp. One of our fish in there is a bully, so we can't use that one. I'm specifically looking for the ones that are active swimmers because that's what I need for this. There's the Jap, and they need to be warm. This is going to get us a lot of science, and I think we could do this one. So let's come over here and let's look for the Hawaiian butterfly fish, and I need to do at least 2, so we're gonna do 1, 2. I don't have enough money for him to have his buddy. So he's not 100% because I need to have a second one. But we will get him his buddy as soon as we make some money. So we're going to speed that up a little bit. And now we're on positive. We're almost there, and we will get him his buddy. Alright, so we are getting him his buddy. And there, so. But now, sufficient water quality. And I do need some zooplankton. So we're gonna come down here first, because little one thing is not gonna kill him. Here we are. Zooplankton. Does require a little bit of skill. And then we're going to... over here, I just want 1 pump. We're gonna take that and put that one there, and then we're gonna come over here, and I probably don't have enough money for that one. Let's do just a protein skimmer. Extra protein skimmer. There we go. And now we just have to sit and wait for this to tick off, and then we will have another 4,000 in the bank. And then we also have a green, which I know I have plenty of green, but this way he's got some right there. I don't have to worry about that, about having to find any green. So let's see, we are fine with gas. We went down a little bit on our prestige. I think I saw some negative ratings. The red stingray looks stressed. Why does the red stingray look stressed? Because he hasn't been fed. So we've got some of that. So he is getting fed now. So we're making that a high priority. And so we do have like a little side there. Why is I should put the coffee over there. So this allows them to have a little bit of everything. We're gonna put another bench right here. The results of the active swimmer study are in and truly fascinating. Thank you so much for your cooperation. So we have completed that. We received our 4,000. And let's see, what do we have? And there we are. Great job. You started with a few tanks in an old research facility and converted it into a quirky aquarium filled with guests. Your next assignment is to take over a small aquarium in Myra. The owners have an interesting challenge for you, and I think you're going to like it. You can continue to build here at Hartcliff as long as you want. This message will stay in your message log, blah, 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 until you are ready. So that is awesome. We're going to wait until those two have finished. Awesome. Our wolffish has grown. How big is our wolfie? He is now 16. These are supposed to go away. Well, he didn't live very long. That's sad when... So there's insufficient space. Alright, so we probably need to work on that. So we're going to pick next research. Ooh, they have a music shelf. That's interesting. We're going to do... This is almost done. And we're going to start our we're just gonna select something. We're going to start with having some of the screen real quick, and then we're going to do our traditional tour as we go through the first the cold water area. We can come over here and grab our guidebook. Our wolffish, look at him. Little wolfie. And then there's our stingray tank. I'm hoping I can get a bigger stingray tank in the future. And then our 2 tanks that we started with. These were just our first tanks. We have our schooling tank. This was our small little tank. I like the little small little sign there. And then we come back here and we can see some corals. Some smaller fish. With our green moray eel. More coral. This with, sadly, our Hawaiian butterfly fish did not make it. And then back in the inner workings. And that does it for our time at the Hartcliff Research Facility. So we will start with Myra. Thank you for watching. See you next time.